Welcome to the Bach Boys. We are boys who love the Bach. I'm Ryan S.
I'm Daniel B.
I'm Jake C.
I'm Alex F.
And it's the Bach Boys, baby. Euro week. Cha 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 cha. You know how they type. Cha 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 cha.
Yeah.
It's the final four contestants on Rachel Lindsay's season of The Bachelorette.
Wow.
Well, that's not very interesting.
It's pretty interesting.
Like if you're watching the show, it's interesting to you, right?
Oh, I suppose it is.
The Bachelorette. That's what we're all about.
And you know we're about it when Daniel B is back in the studio.
I'm back. Woo, woo. Ooh, I'm back. It's true.
It is true. It's all
It's a special episode. You know, this is what I get for flaking. I get applause. I'll do it more often.
Yeah, never loved you more.
I know.
Because we miss you. Absence makes the heart go fonder.
It's just nice to have
what I
another
was gonna
warm
say.
body next to me.
Yeah.
Because I've been sitting next to Ryan for a while.
You've
And
been
I
on
was
the
He's
edge.
cold as ice.
It's my reptilian blood.
Yeah, yeah.
Back off.
Oh, Ryan.
Anyway, reptiles aside, it's good to have you, Daniel.
Thanks.
And I'm excited to hear your thoughts on a surprising cut, right, Matt and Adam?
Oh, that is so surprising.
Really?
Almost as surprising as the fact that they were even there in the first place. This bar.
Ayo.
No,
Slam.
who
Did
saw
they ever
that
have a
coming?
conversation?
Matt had two conversations with her, two televised conversations.
And both of them were not about him.
One was about Kenny and how
Yeah.
Kenny's like, you know, he's doing well physically.
Yeah.
I heard a great fan theory regarding him that he's her platonic, just her fucking her bouncing board. So
Okay.
she
We'll bleep it.
Like they came onto the show.
Just go for it.
yeah
Like they knew.
like no
they knew each other
but like
ahead of
she
time.
became friends with him and she could
Okay.
like confide in him, and she like he was someone she could just
Oh yeah, I got
talk
those
to
vibes
about the other guys. Like he like realized he got friend zoned very early on.
Hey,
but
I
like,
don't support the term friend zone, guys.
She liked to keep him on just so she could talk
She
to
got
him.
Jack Stone
so she has
zone.
a friend, because she was distraught sending him home, and I was like,
I know.
where is this coming from?
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah, I think that relationship had more to it than what they showed on
quite
camera.
obviously.
But
It just probably wasn't exciting enough for the producers to put on TV.
well, and he obviously didn't care. He was so cool. He was like, with the champagne glass, he gets all the way to the car, and he was like, I'm going to take this. I was like, you're dope, man.
He was a cool guy. He was in my final
Seems like
four.
a very nice guy.
Yeah, I liked him. I mean, he was boring and ugly, but but you know.
He came in as a penguin, guys.
He was the penguin?
He was the penguin.
That's so quirky and fun.
Yeah, who didn't relate to that bit?
So random.
I'm like, since it's Bach Boys season ghetto and we're just like balling out with whatever production value we want, I've just been staring at the TV, catching up on all the new movies that I'm going to miss out. But for all you listeners at home, there's a TV behind the camera, and it's showing all movie wallpapers, and I'm distracted.
And for anyone tuning in late right now, you're watching Bach Boys Baltimore. So here
Baltimore
we are.
Boys.
The Baltimore Bach
The Baltimore
Boys.
Bach
This
Boys.
is what happens when boys stop caring about the batch and start to get real. Is that a good one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 What's next?
The Bachelorette?
The Bachelor's
Rachel's killing it. Oh, Adam, screw him, man. I like whatever.
That
Puppet
was
guy.
weird. Well, yeah, that was
Yeah.
that wasn't.
I
him.
liked the puppet thing, actually,
I liked
admittedly.
it. Yeah,
but
I was
There
entertaining.
was the one
Didn't know
cutaway
how to
they
do it.
did where they like interviewed him and he was like French. That was very funny.
Yeah.
I thought that was like
Yeah.
the funniest thing this franchise may have ever done.
He was pretty torn
take.
up, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the
He,
puppet
he
thing.
I don't know, Adam, right?
Adam.
Yeah, he was shady. He was a little. I didn't like him. He had manipulative tendencies.
Shady.
He was shady. You know, he kept throwing that Hail Mary of like, I don't want you to have any questions, or I don't want you to think, what if Adam, or you know,
I don't like
what-
that
wait,
word.
wait.
What is
No,
that?
I
I don't
wrote it
like
down.
the word.
That's-
I wrote it down because it was the most broken English, and you're right. It was a total Hail Mary. He was trying to say something iconic so badly, and he said, whatever you do, I just don't want you to feel that if I kept Adam, could have been different.
Oh, my gosh.
That's
But
exactly
you nailed
verbatim
it.
what
You
he
nailed
said.
it.
My favorite thing was how he thought like you knew he prepped this speech.
Tried to.
No, like the one where he said like I don't like how you use the word difficult.
Yeah,
Nothing's difficult.
Yeah, he's
What
like,
what does that even mean? Like he's just trying to say something profound. Like nothing's.
yeah.
It's all about how you like look at it or whatever
yeah,
he said.
and
I'm like,
he's
oh,
also
many
speaking
things are,
for
yeah.
everyone in the room.
He says that for everyone in the room, and like he says it while all the guys around, and then the second she meets him, he says it again. He starts making the speech again. Like he had it prepared.
Yeah. It's well, you know what happened is I think the first time he said it, it was an accident, and then he thought to himself as he was lying awake at night, like waiting for the date. That was profound.
Yeah.
I have to
Oh,
say
yeah.
that to Rachel. She's gonna appreciate this.
I was just thinking how freaking cripplingly lonely it must be, like to be in
Should
that.
this should be the swearing episode?
Well,
He said freaking.
I said freaking.
Okay, I'm not gonna edit that one. I'll keep that one in.
Yeah.
What kids are watching?
Yeah.
Are there any children out there? Go to bed.
Any
Batch
children
toddlers.
out there?
Batch
Reach out
Boys
to-
Baltimore after dark.
Hours. Who cares about production value?
Yeah, we well, we just got a HD camera
Ryan's got his shirt tucked in.
and fully buttoned like a Euro because it's Euro weeks.
I'm wearing a Spanish shirt from Zara.
Si, senor.
I took Spanish classes.
He's a regular photographer.
Oh.
Hey, are we talking about my
That's
alter
meta.
Hey, we
ego?
can think of it.
Anybody got it?
Who got it?
Anybody got the name? Anybody?
Benicio del Toro.
Benicio del Toro. Anybody? Batch Boys Nation
come
trivia.
on, who is it?
If you remember the photographer's name from Paradise,
It was Nick
Nick
season in the
season.
pool when they were doing the.
when Corinne took her bikini
Yeah.
off. Oh,
Oh God, that's
Foreshadowing.
That's gonna drive me crazy.
yeah.
It's world famous photographer.
Too soon.
Hold on, it's
Paradise
world
is
famous photographer. Is that jogging in your ears? No, I have it written down in my notes.
Ricardo Montalban.
World
It's,
famous photographer.
Oh, well, let's talk about something.
Okay.
Yeah. In the meantime, Batch Boys Nation, Peter, I think is great.
I love Peter.
Yeah, he's a silver fox, man.
Great guy.
Yeah.
His hair when it was
Premature.
with the ice blowing
Oh yeah,
on it.
that was getting screenshots
it
on
looked
the.
so
funny.
like white. It looked like Balto.
I mean, this is coming a little.
Speaking of those dogs,
That reminds me of something that I do want to talk about. That it might be a little premature right now, but just about
Just
my
like Raven?
baby. What? Raven, my baby.
just about the one thing I've been talking about a lot this season is just the heightened levels of producer stank and like low key manipulation that they're doing, and they've always done this, but they're using the audio to try and make us think like
They said certain
Yeah,
things.
exactly.
They're
So
splicing
many
together
times.
different
There's-
lines.
yeah, it's
yeah,
painfully
it
obvious a
drives
few
me
times.
crazy because it's like they think that I won't fall for it. I do, or they think I'll fall for it. I do fall for it, and I see it coming the whole time. You know what I mean?
I don't fall for it though. I mean,
So like when he was saying like she's tears streaming down her face,
Oh, yeah.
and there was
and
no
I blame
way.
myself.
Yeah.
There was no way he
And then
was
they
ever
cut
gonna
to-
make her cry.
I didn't think so
it's
either.
the preview stank. The preview stank is
preview-
like
Oh,
a
the
different
preview
level.
stank.
Of
That's what I'm
producer
talking about.
stank.
Preview stank. Like now
Yeah.
we know that Dean's talking about his dad when he says, you know, your closed offness is making it hard for us to have a relationship. It's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, I didn't even think about
yeah,
that
see
one.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
The
you
worst-
did fall for it.
when they said. Do you think
Dean has bested you again.
Oh, I got something to say about that.
Well, Rachel, when she was talking to, I think it was Dean's mom, said like,
Dean's mom's
is-
dead.
when she was speaking to the ghost of Dean's mom, who looked convincingly real, she's like, "Do you think he's ready for marriage?" And she says, "Well, tech." She's like, "Well,
No, that was,
if you put it
Peter's
that way." Oh, Peter's mom. She's like,
Yeah,
"Well,
no,
if you
Dean's
mom is dead,
actually
yeah.
dead.
Confirmed.
all right, my bad." Yeah, Dean's mom.
Hey,
I
it's
didn't-
cool. It's
She's like,
That's one of the reasons Ryan hates him so much. There's
not-
there's video
It's
and
the
audio
only reason I
evidence.
gave him the benefit of the doubt, and I hate him for it. Actually, yeah, I think I did say I hated him for it.
well, she
Whatever. I
says, she's
hate him.
like,
Dean's great.
I just hate him for him.
Dean's great.
Say it, Daniel.
no, the conversation was flowing. I shouldn't have jumped back in. But she's like, "Do you think he's ready for this type of commitment?" She's like, "Well, technically, no." Or she says something like that, and then she just goes, and then like doubles over in tears. And I'm like, "This is not the
that's
same
bogus.
moment."
Yeah, I mean they did the same stupid thing with Kenny, like showing the bleeding eye that they did with James Taylor and JoJo season.
You
You know, and but the thing
Yeah.
with Kenny though is he's wearing a different shirt. They show him on a 2-on-1 where someone's guaranteed to go home several episodes early, and he's wearing a different shirt than he is on the 2-on-1
Yeah.
in the daytime.
They've just gotten
And it was
completely-
he was wearing like sumo armor. Like, remember because they just
The
finished the
Viking
competition.
outfit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the Viking one.
They just don't care about the
He was-
spoilers
is like
anymore.
A orange plaid.
I don't know, man.
But whatever. It's just like I don't know.
It's kind of that you must be angry thinking about Dean because I hate him too.
Yeah, I can't. I
Dean's
don't like the
great,
thought
shut
of
up.
someone as pure and innocent and
What?
and
No.
as trusting as Dean just being
Did this week-
succumbing to this environment, this poisonous environment.
Did this week not prove my point about Dean to anyone? She
What's
was like,
your point?
Dean, all he does is smile and look at me. I need to get more serious with Dean. And then she's like, Dean, will you tell me something serious about you? And he's like, do you believe in the tooth fairy?
Also-
and then like,
This goes back to producer stank.
oh no,
This does. Someone tweeted, this reeks of editing.
I feel you.
And they said, blink twice if this is edited or the producers have you hostage. And Dean put open eye emoji, blink emoji.
Ew,
Open eye
ew.
emoji, blink. He was
I
blinking,
hate him
dude.
so much.
Yeah.
It was editing.
I mean,
It was
I
editing.
felt that too because
What's
it was
your favorite dinosaur?
It was
Like,
so-
What are those questions though? You don't ask that on a date with a 27-year-old
He was
attorney
getting
that you're gonna get
scared.
engaged
if
to.
you're talking about something on that subject in between, and someone like Dean, like someone like me, someone who's in tune with like the comedic sense of
He's
human
not.
nature.
Oh,
you
shut
see,
up.
you don't know anything about this, but like you're the type of person who like hypothetically would like spend hours FaceTiming someone on a phone when you have a laptop. When you have people waiting on you. Hypothetically, of course.
Magic Castle.
That seems surreal. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine a scenario like that. You're the kind of guy who would poop and stink up a bathroom right before a show.
That wasn't
Right,
me.
Jake? Yeah.
Daniel's the type of guy who does that.
I've been gone. I don't even know what type of guy I am anymore. I'm so distracted by these movies. Like, if anyone's paying attention to my eyes, I'm like just
this is
glazed
the janky
over.
episode. We got a
I'm
dryer going in the background.
I'm just like, oh, there's a movie about golf. Ooh, and like,
What could Wish Upon possibly be about?
I'm trying to judge these posters too. Like, question: Zac Efron too buff?
Welcome to the Batch
No, write him
Boys.
out of tone.
We are boys who like
you guys
the
want to? You guys
Batch.
want to go through my picks that I did on episode 1?
Yeah.
I want to go
Okay,
back.
no,
to,
or we
I mean,
let's do that last.
I
Or should we do
wanna
that
I
last?
would like to
defend
answer
Dean.
the
No, I
question
think
about
I
okay,
won.
let's keep
I
going
think I
through.
won the
I think-
argument
I
about
think-
Dean.
Yeah, right.
I think I'm crushing
By
this.
pushing me under Daniel's
And
stinky
even when-
bus. Okay.
They prefer
So
to be
no,
called
but
trains.
Dean, I think Dean is closing himself off
Little snake.
because it's
Because
getting
he's an
closer and
idiot.
closer
No,
to
because he's
hometowns where he
24.
feels so uncomfortable because his dad seems super weird.
6.
He's like 8 and she's like 49. Like they're never gonna work out.
No. She's
this is known,
37
but-
and he's 26. She's 11 years older than him. Anyway.
That's like the age between you and your mom.
So what? You don't think we could fall in love?
Maybe in a
My
different
mom
time.
and I pick out blinds and windows for our house together.
Man.
Anyway.
Like this window.
Anyway, so Dean, yeah, whatever. It's definitely stanky. They're saying like, oh, look how stupid he is, and it's so cringy, and he's so young or whatever. But that was all just totally wiped away for me, which I knew it would be when it came to the dinner time of the date.
Agreed.
Where
Because he was drunk and he could open up because he doesn't know how to open up.
he's drunk?
It's his first time drinking.
Yeah, exactly. He's 9 years old. He's way younger
Honestly,
than
can I
us.
say something about Dean? And this
I
is like
guess.
a very naive. I mean, as a member of the show,
no, definitely.
No, we haven't even
Uh,
heard Daniel's thoughts ever on Dean, so I'm excited.
I'm like super jealous of his smile. I think his smile is like the most infectious smile. Like when I see him, I'm just looking at him like, I hate you. I want that. I was
Yeah, we
like,
don't give a
you're
shit.
the most
I feel you.
beautiful person on the show. I know.
I love Dean. I mean, I hate him.
I know Peter gets all the love as like the smoldery boy, but I actually think Dean is like my gay crush for this season for sure.
I mean,
For sure.
Dean's just my person crush, because he's got it all. He's young, he's cute, he's handsome, which are two different things. He's funny, clearly, or at least he knows how to make people laugh.
He made me laugh. He made me smile.
Like,
He doesn't know how.
These are the segments where my mom asks if we're gay.
No, Dean, no.
Somebody asked me that multiple times.
No,
you guys
I'm
gay?
going to unplug you.
No. Dean does not know how to make people laugh.
He knows how to make Rachel laugh.
Dean
And here's
Dean
how I
is
know.
conditioned. He's like a golden retriever. Like it's like, oh, my dog's so funny when he gives me that ball. It's like the dog only gives you the ball because you you created a pattern of behavior. And he's like, oh, if I do something like this, I'll get this result. Do you like the tooth fairy?
No.
I have an idea.
I have a thought.
Hold on. I have an idea. Why don't I officiate this conversation? I'll play judge. You guys give me our topics. Theo will offer the topics. You guys give me. We'll back and forth. Best out of 3.
I'll offer Ryan topics because all his is just.
All right, I got a topic.
Okay, hold on. Well, the debate begins.
We'll do 3 topics. You get.
Starts with Jake. So it goes Jake,
These are all
rebuttal.
Dean-related topics.
Do I
yes?
just have an opening statement?
You have an opening
point,
statement.
counterpoint?
Ryan counters, and then you have time to close, and then the next one Ryan starts. Okay.
Okay.
And we'll go until we feel like we have a winner. All right. The competition starts.
Topic 1
now.
Dean's hair.
Dumb. Horrible. Did I screw up the format?
You're gonna get minus a point for that. Sorry, Ryan. You screwed up the format. Jake, your opening statement.
Opening statement, or am I talking about his
No,
hair?
sorry, you're talking about his hair. What's your thoughts on Dean's hair?
He has nice hair. I got a haircut too. For anyone who didn't notice, I didn't get any compliments on it. But
Looks good, man.
thank you. Yeah, Dean's got nice
You're welcome.
hair. I don't know. He's physically beautiful. Is that all we're going to talk about here?
Okay,
I'd
okay.
like to talk more about his emotional.
Well, maybe.
Let's debate the looks in general then.
Counterpoint?
Yeah,
I mean-
counterpoint to looks.
I was gonna say, I think to piggyback off my opponent's comments, Dean, there is more than just looks at stake, especially on a show like this and in a relationship like this. And unfortunately, I don't think Dean has what it takes. The amount of time it takes to spend on hair like that. Look at me. I've shaved my head off. But Bach Boys Nation, you've seen me with hair longer than Daniel's. Not
More
true.
time for love. I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's not about the hair. It's about me and the person I'm putting out there.
Save all that time shampooing. It's like what Kanye does. He wouldn't be as good as music if he had to shampoo his hair. It'd take too much time. All right. New topic of
Who won
discussion.
that?
I don't know. It was a tie. You guys both said he was hot.
I just got to blow some steam.
No, come back. Come back.
I'm back.
He didn't
Okay.
believe that it was
Theo,
recording.
give us a new topic.
It's flashing. I can see the reflection in the TV.
Oh, I can see it
turned
too.
it
Scaring
on.
me.
How,
All right, new topic.
Nobody trusts me.
How Dean's troubled relationship with his father will affect his relationship with Rachel.
Okay, Ryan, you can start out.
Dumb, horrible. It's gonna be really dumb and really horrible. I will.
What voice is it gonna sound like?
Does it sound like this? Wait, I do have a. Let me have a note. Unlike my
You're
opponent,
burning your own time. It's his time.
I
Let him
came
burn it.
into my. All I wrote is WTF is Dean's dad. Look, I mean, honestly, it just goes to show. Rachel put it best. She's got her family. She's good in that department. You know, she wants someone to join in her life. She'll join in their life. And the people that are most important to him, she wants to get to know, no matter what. I just think Dean, I feel like that's part of the reason Dean's so shut off. He didn't have no open communication line from his mom that he thought he's lacked from his dad, right? And so he doesn't know how to give that love, unfortunately, because he didn't receive that love. And that's real. That's what's up.
Jake?
See, that's just that. This comes from a place of speculation. You don't have any concrete evidence or life experience to help navigate your claims. See, you're a cookie cutter. My opponent comes from a cookie cutter world. It's a marshmallow world that he lives in.
Keebler elf. A regular Keebler elf.
And I personally, and I guess it'll come out now. The lights are low. It's late in the evening, and
We're in Baltimore.
I've made my jokes, so now it's time for me to be open and honest. And I know what it's like to have a strong relationship with a family member, and then have that cut off completely, and just be left to kind of fend for yourself emotionally. And I don't think that's made me closed off as a person. I think, if anything, it's helped me to not want anyone else to feel that way in the way that I felt. And that's what evidence that Dean says in this episode is, he didn't have that lifeline anymore of that person that could be his emotional support system once his dad closed off, because not only did his mom die, but Dean's dad's wife died. So, everyone's still losing something. And I don't know. It's just, I think you're being very harsh. I think you made a claim in the first episode and you've stuck to it. And I think you're blinded because you're afraid of the way he makes you feel when you see him on TV. And
Stop it.
all I'm saying is, if you just open up your heart and let him come in, if you just let Dean come in you, then I think you'd have a great experience. And that's all I want for you.
That's enough time. I'm going to give the point. I'm going to award the point to Ryan.
Yeah.
While I agree with I like Dean is a hot piece of butt, and I want to spend some time with him. I want to smile. Ryan provided legit points, whereas Jake just talked
Jake
about random
poured his
stuff,
heart out.
and then he just
You don't
attacked.
even know who you're
Jake
talking
poured
about.
his
You
heart
think I'm
out.
Casey.
Sorry, then Jake just attacked
Jake
Ryan.
poured, I am
and said
Jack.
Ryan
Jake
is
poured his
blinded.
heart out.
This is ridiculous. This is kangaroo
Fluids.
court.
Is the Da Vinci Code coming out again? I'm confused.
Just hop up there on your podium.
All right.
Was Angels and Demons the first Da Vinci Code? Like, did it come first sequentially?
I think the book came first.
This is the
No, but
worst.
yeah,
the
the book, yeah.
The book came first, but the movies, it's like the third movie they've done in
Yeah,
this.
that's,
I don't know.
that's whack.
Yeah.
This is
Hey,
teaching me
nobody
how many
watches those
movies are
movies.
coming out.
Shout out to Tom Hanks. What the heck, man?
Yeah, just shout out.
you
Let's just
doing,
all
boy?
shout out. All right, that's good. Ryan, it's a tie because you lost a point for messing up the format, and then you won a point again. So
What a great debate.
jury's still out.
It just happened. So anyway, I'd like to talk about this episode. So Dean is doing the Tooth Fairy dinosaur stuff. Obviously, that's cut. It's made to look that way because it's producer Stank. And then he opens himself up in the dinner. And, you know, most of what I've said, I guess, happened in that debate. But, you know, it's just, it's the thing that I did want to talk about the dinosaur and Tooth Fairy thing is you could see in her, like, I don't know if you've ever been close with a woman, but, you know, a strong part of relationship and that makes it, you know, worth having is just a shared sense of humor. I think so. And, he wasn't saying, like, do you believe in the Tooth Fairy? And she was like, what? Idiot. And he's like, what's your favorite dinosaur? And she's like, oh, what Dinah? Who's it? Like, clearly there was some type of back history they had there because she was like, she went, Dean. Like, you know, she had that frustrated, like, playful frustration. That's something that is very sought after for people comedically inclined.
I know what it's like to
you
have
know-
about all that pent up frustration.
Yeah, but like a cute, you know, and that's what it was. This is what I saw in Rachel, and it was nice to see because everything else is just like Brian shoving his tongue down her throat.
Oh my
and her talking
God.
about how he's something special.
And buying him a watch? That's bogus.
That
Well, she treated
she
him.
obviously didn't buy it.
No, but I
She-
mean-
but I like how
treated
she's
him.
like, I'm gonna treat you to this.
No, but I mean,
This
yeah,
is
like
definitely my money.
so that
I'm
when she
spending on
marries
this.
Peter, he can see her matching watch and just remember.
saying,
their
isn't that
time.
like the ultimate spoiler? She's like, hey, let's get this matching set of watches we're gonna wear together forever.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I
don't
just
know.
don't. I feel like I just don't understand Brian.
I think he's fake. He's
I-
a
oh,
liar.
Yeah,
I think
he's
the
just
problem
spouting
is that
out
we
lines.
understand him all too well.
He's spouting out lines.
Well, the guys in the house were like, he's been practicing this for 18 years. And
Yes.
yeah, he's true.
You know who said that? Dean.
No, he was repeating a point that
No,
freaking
no,
Adam
no.
had told him. Yeah, Adam had said it.
No.
I
Oh,
saw.
yeah,
it was in the
Adam did.
background of a shot.
You should say this about Brian.
Hey, going back to Dean real quick.
No.
No, it's about Rachel. It's about Rachel. And what you said about her getting frustrated with Dean, and I think
It
the
was a playful frustration.
no, yeah, it's playful
Don't
frustration.
twist my word.
No, it's playful
Don't get it
frustration. It's playful frustration, but I think it's really because, like you said, I'm finally on your side. I think it's because she wants Dean to come in her. You know, I think she's really pent up, waiting for Dean to come in her, but he's not ready to, because he's so closed off.
Okay.
You know,
Oh.
was mine too
That
on
was
the
a
nose?
lot like what I said, just with much less finesse.
So we're all in agreement.
I'm glad we came back to that topic.
I really thought of that one
Yeah.
like in a
No, you
a
just
good
you
amount of
just-
time
You wanted to
later.
make that joke, so you wanted to come back, and you know we came back, and now that we've come, you know there's no way out of it. So, are you done?
Man, so
You mean now that we've come, we're stuck here?
It's a sticky situation, right? I say,
you really sheet the bed on that one?
I
Man.
say we move on
Yeah,
to
please.
the next segment, which I think is this now is a good time
Everybody
to talk
hates
about.
Brian.
Yeah, well, I think before we figure out if everyone hates Brian, we see what Daniel's picks are.
You guys ready for
Talked
this?
about that, yeah.
All right. So let me explain to the viewers how we're going to do this. I haven't been here all season, in case you haven't noticed. We all pick someone to root for, but since I wasn't here and I thought I was going to be here, after I
Great
watched the first
poster.
yeah, I keep getting distracted. After the first episode, I wrote down my top 5 in order picks, okay? My number 1 being my ideal here, like number 1 pick, okay? I'm assuming that I went last, so if any of these are taken by someone else's number 1 slot, then my number 1 gets bumped down the list until I find someone available. The next top 3 are the backup hometown people. Okay?
Wait, I'm getting word from the judges.
Yeah, I can pick that up.
Oh, I was getting word from the judges.
Do your joke again.
I was getting word from the judges, and it was clear.
So I'm going to have to read these from number 1 to number 5 in like a less climactic order. And you guys are going to have to tell me if any of these people are taken and then reveal to me who you guys' people are.
Who, was Casey's pick?
I do.
Oh, no, I do.
Yeah.
You guys remember?
How could you forget?
It took a sec.
Okay. So I'm going to start off. Right? Ready, guys?
Okay.
Number 1. This is big. Fred.
Whoa.
All right.
Wow.
You got him.
That's your winner. Congrats.
He's all yours, buddy.
Okay. All right, man. Dang it.
What was your second?
So
If we had
there's no
just known
point
that earlier, I wouldn't have fought it so hard.
Okay, so Fred is my pick.
Congrats, dude.
Rest in peace. I thought it was cool that he went to school with her. I thought he like
She
genuinely
didn't.
had in her.
Not at all.
All right, that was a quick one. I mean, at first, the beginning of the first episode. Now we're taking all the way back for the first episode. I wasn't really like feeling it,
Well,
but then by
fine.
the
He just
end,
kicked off like episode 3.
I was trying to sneak into like the season preview, like pausing it and stuff. And
I thought he'd go farther than
yeah,
you did, to be
I'm
fair.
just- disappointment, all around disappointment.
Did you have
Okay.
Adam in your final 4? You did?
Yeah, I forgot. Wow, Adam.
Your
Okay, hold
entire
on.
final
Oh,
4
I
was
had
gone.
Matt.
Ew, yeah, Julian or whatever the
All right.
freaking Josiah.
My
I
number,
hate that guy.
my number 2 pick, and
He
now
really floundered.
so
That was my
Fred.
winner pick.
No way.
Josiah was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started strong.
He started very strong, and then he just got too cocky.
Turned into a sleaze. He wasn't listening to her at all.
He was more fascinated with the idea of her than her herself.
Yeah, I feel like we're more fascinated by the idea of Daniel's picks than his picks. Let's hear him, Daniel.
All right, you guys want to hear number 2?
Yeah.
So I know this goes against us as Batch Boys Nation, but this is somebody that I don't really like this much, but I felt like was going to get far, and I was right on the money about Brian.
Yeah.
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 He's in my. He's the only.
I refuse to put him in mine.
He's one of my
I did
final
too.
4.
No, he's
Yeah.
in yours.
No, he's not.
Is
No,
he
he's not.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's in my final 4.
Okay.
So Brian, and then my number 3 pick. So Brian's in my hometown, so he's still in the running, so I still have him alive. Number 3 pick, Kenny,
Gone.
Kung Fu Kenny, Wrestling Kenny.
Yeah.
He's a good pick.
Yeah, I mean, he seemed like a good guy. I never thought he would win, but I thought he would get far enough to
Yeah.
go to hometown.
Totally.
Just because
Because
he seemed like a
daughter a lot too.
Yeah.
Well, she was just so huge and giant.
You know, she's a huge influence on his life.
Oh my gosh, when his age first popped up, I thought it was 25, and his daughter's 10. So the entire time I was like, I went into work the next day. I was telling people, I was like, "You gotta believe this guy.
She's a long
He's
10,
25 and he's got a 10-year-old daughter. That means at 15, and then he did. Then he went to become a professional wrestler. I'm like,
what am I doing with my life?
yeah, I should have a
I should have
9-year-old.
3 boys by now.
Yeah. So yeah, Kenny. I like Kenny a lot. Rest
I
in
do
peace.
too.
All right, number 4.
Yeah, Kenny was also in my.
Can I get a drum roll from everyone? Here, let's get a drum roll. Dean.
Yeah.
Ryan,
Hey,
you
hey,
drum
hey,
rolled. You
hey,
drum rolled all
free
over
thing.
Dean for me.
That's
Yeah.
just classic Dean, roping me in with his cool one-liners and then screwing me over in the end by being him.
Just honestly,
You're screwing yourself, Ryan. You wish Dean was screwing you.
Oh, just let.
Real
I just
hard.
wish I
You're
could.
screwing yourself to the thought of Dean, screwing you.
You're just
over.
not letting me come in you. You're not hearing me at all,
No, I
Jan.
hear you.
I can bleep out Theo's F word, but this is way worse. This is way, way, way worse.
Look, Ryan, you're in one hole, out the other. Okay.
All we heard was in one hole. Thanks for
That's
your
all they
mic.
need.
We miss our table. All right.
But
So
yeah.
Dean,
Okay,
honestly, you just
interesting
picked him.
picks.
Honestly, just like super hot. You know, just like super hot. Like got like a nice smile, and I just honestly felt like he wasn't gonna win because he's throwing all these like cheesy one-liners and whatnot. But I was just like, dang it, you're gonna go far. You're gonna make me
Dean?
jealous. Yeah.
all of
Dean.
looking at all of our hometowns reveals one common factor. After episode 1, we all really slept on Peter.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
picked him. Nobody.
Yeah, I don't know
Well, I mean,
why.
he didn't stand out to anyone that I know of in the first episode.
In the
My
first
mom
episode, he
called
had
him.
he had like a moment. I was like,
Yeah.
he could go far, but then
I guess.
kinda
I mean,
forgot
at the
about
same
him.
time, Matt. I chose Matt as just a wild card in the same way I chose JoJo. Back when she came.
Oh
in
wait,
second
yeah. Now I
place.
want to know your guys' picks, but before we do that, can I close out my last
Sure.
2 safeties just in case? Obviously, none of them are going through. Man, if one of you guys had what's his name, Fred, my lead would be Brian. But But my other two was
No.
All rats.
hey, I don't want to turn into Ryan from season 1.
Do you
Lauren
remember?
B, I can get everyone right.
Their love died
right.
anyway. I was
Yeah.
just
Oh,
wrong.
did we hold a vigil? We should have
No.
done a
should've.
24-hour live stream of the
Just
Bach Boys.
don't
Oh, let's
talk
play.
about it.
Oh, let's pray.
Let's pray for Ben and
Oh,
Lauren.
yeah, we
Oh
have.
my
Let's
god.
pray.
Ooh, that's a good sketch
That's
idea. We
pretty
should
good
write that
sketch.
down. I like that.
Dibs, dibs.
Okay,
it's mine
so
now.
who cares? I
Well, I
picked
thought
Alex.
Thanks, Kevin Wolf.
Whoa.
Whoa, wait,
Savage.
just go on. Someone can search that. you know,
real
this-
people, real names.
That's not a
Wow.
real name.
Super secret fun show
all
reference.
of our friends.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So in
normal.
college, I'd tell stories about our friends. It was just straight up full details, full names, just incriminating
of the
stories at
show.
our college radio show. It was just
Talking
called
crap, real people, real
real
names. Uncensored crap talk. Their full names blasting on Chapman airwaves.
Oh,
It
it was
great.
so good. So then I had Alex, our Russian guy. I did not like him, but I just thought he'd
I
get
liked
for
him.
I can't
I
believe.
liked Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe he went home. And
It just
Adam
kinda like
freaking
a-
stayed.
Yeah,
Kinda
that
weird
was
vibe to
I
him.
feel like that was like the first upset.
He's one of
for
those
me.
people who's like, he's a genuine guy, but he at the same time knew that he was genetically designed to just like hit on chicks at Newport, you know?
I feel like he's better than that.
I do too. I
Yeah.
think that's what Brian
I think he's like
is.
Christina.
Yeah.
He's too simple to know how to play anybody.
Yeah.
In that he doesn't know that he
He's
doesn't have a.
simple, red
like
foreign. He's too Russian.
He's the red sun. I mean, he is.
So then last but not least, and I'm ashamed I have this, I put as my back, like that would be if all of them got eliminated or whatever.
Waboom, is
Waboom.
it?
Lee.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I just saw him and I was like, dang.
Get out your
I
white robe.
hate you. Well, I know someone I was watching with was like, I think he's going to do good. And I was like, hey, man, you don't have to talk like that. And he's like, oh, sorry.
I don't like
Oh,
you.
too.
was that Zac Efron from the trailer of Baywatch?
Abs.
Speaking of winner picks, there's a reason Casey's not with us.
Okay, wait, hold on. Who was everyone else's picks now?
Well, Casey
I'm
S's
so
winner
pi-
pick was the one and only
Jack Stone.
Jack Stone. That's what
No,
we
are you
didn't get to talk about last
serious?
time.
What
He
a
became-
dork.
Casey is so distraught at Jack Stone's flame out that he just couldn't bear to show his face this week.
Wow, seriously, you picked Jack Stone?
He
Yeah.
couldn't bear to show up.
They
Screwed.
really played him up.
Wholeheartedly, very
It's weird that he has the
enthusiastically.
full name, you know?
I know.
Yeah.
but
It added a layer of intrigue.
Oh no.
To an otherwise lifeless heap.
Nice.
The face, his
Noodle.
face, where he's just.
Okay, so that was Casey. Now, Jake, let me predict. How about would it be fun if I predicted your guys's?
No,
I said
you'll
mine
never
out
get
loud.
mine.
Okay, for
I mean,
Jake,
we have
I'm gonna
plenty of
go.
time for it.
All right, fine. I'm gonna go with.
You know mine's Dean. My final.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. My
Seriously?
final rose pick is Dean.
Yes.
Oh, so you do have someone still in the running?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you were so. I thought Dean was just in hometowns for you. So Dean's your pick?
He's my final rose pick. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Thanks.
Whatever.
Okay, so Theo, who's yours?
Oh, I thought you were just gonna guess all four of mine.
Oh no,
Oh.
that would
Nah,
be too
nah.
much.
That's why I said
No,
yeah,
no,
take
no,
first.
no, no, no.
Yes,
Oh,
mine.
my bad.
I
I had
fine.
Matt,
Theo,
Josiah, Kenny, and Dean.
and Dean's your number one.
Dean's my final rose. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, Theo, I'm gonna put down Iggy for you, that Asian guy.
Dude, he said it already.
Yeah, he did say
I
it
did
already.
it,
Who?
but
Who?
Josiah.
Oh wait,
The lawyer.
yeah, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
At the
out.
time, it was
Yeah.
a good pick.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I had him in my final.
He had a
four.
strong initial edit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I still have Dean and Brian in my
I'm the only one
hometowns.
who's not announced it. So Daniel, you can guess mine because I'm too ashamed to say.
Yeah.
You or Waboom?
No.
No.
Who?
You'll
I
never
would
guess.
sooner die. Give it two more guesses. You'll never get it.
I'm gonna go with. No, I picked Fred. Diggy.
Yeah.
Yep.
it's Diggy.
It was Diggy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. honestly, no joke. I felt like he would go far.
Right? Episode
too.
1
He's
he seemed like a
went.
front runner.
But-
Diggy?
Yeah,
He
but
got a segment. Like he was had
I,
cool style.
I felt like there was something underneath the layer of producer stank.
So did Mohit and Blake K,
True.
the Asian veteran.
Mohit was like I got
Mohit.
weird from him.
He was just hammered.
Man, I can't believe I guessed Diggy though.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Whoa, you guys did pick really bad. I did.
Yeah.
Too.
We all picked.
We all picked
horribly.
really
This
bad.
was
I
a
mean,
bad
I
round.
guess. I mean, we slept on Peter. A couple of us got Dean. and
Don't get it twisted. I did
So
not.
you're
get
Dean and Brian.
Dean and Brian are in my.
And then who's your-
Dean, Brian,
I think
Josiah,
Casey has Brian,
and
too.
I had Jack Stone in my final four.
yeah.
Okay.
Let me.
I
let
had
me-
Fred,
let me
Brian,
just,
and Kenny, so I
let me,
only have
Let me
Brian.
just insist.
Oh, no, I have Brian, Kenny.
Let me just insist on one thing. I insist we wrap things up. So who's got what left?
I have Dean and Brian in my hometowns.
I have no one.
You're completely out?
Completely out.
I had Diggy to take it all. I had the good guy Josiah. I had everybody's favorite loser Jack Stone. And the guy I ripped on for 10 minutes at the beginning of the episode, Adam. So,
I'm gonna look up Casey's.
but if we remember, I picked Lauren B, season 1, episode 1 of the Bach Boys. But their love
We
died.
remember.
Jake, what
And
about you?
I just have Dean for final rows. I know
Who
he's
else
not going
was
to
in
get
your
it.
final four?
In mine,
Yeah,
I had Kenny, Matt, and Josiah.
Matt was a ballsy pick that could have paid
Yes, it
off.
was. Yeah.
Whatever.
Both me and Ryan got the boots.
Yeah, I wish I had actually been paying attention.
Oh, man.
You kind of dropped the ball on
Yeah.
the competition, the web competition this season. Hey, check out that
Matt?
fantasy league.
It's a weird pick.
Yeah. Well, what are the standings on that? Let's check in on that.
gosh.
I think I have
Wait.
10.
Guys, there's
Yeah.
no way we can dive into this week, but did you guys talk about the Bachelor in Paradise stuff?
A little.
A
bit.
little
bit,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah, we addressed the elephant in the room. We're excited.
Did the show finish?
Stop talking about Kenny's daughter.
I was
like
gonna
that.
say. I was gonna say that we told him to stop talking about Kenny. But you got man right there.
Dude, that's
Right
crazy,
there,
man.
Right
Are they finishing the show?
Yeah, they're finishing it.
Yeah.
Corinne is not participating, but Demario is.
there. Ugh.
No,
What?
Damario's not.
No, he is.
No, he's not.
They said he was.
I heard it was all.
He's coming back for.
Spoofster. A reunion or
Look,
something.
none of
right?
us can know what happened for sure. It sounds sketchy. I believe that it was a disgruntled producer more than anything, trying to make a story and maybe
Yeah.
get some cash out of
Yeah.
the show. Because the producer who filed the complaint wasn't on the set even that day. But I
The
don't know.
story
Either way,
evolved
it's-
from multiple sources and then turned into just nothing.
Yeah, it was, unfortunately, it's hearsay for us. But if the worst case scenario is true, dude, Demario's scumbag. I mean, he is a scumbag.
Yeah, he kind of is. Dude, honestly, when I first got the first impression, I was like, whoa, I like him. That was my first thought about him. And then just turned
He's
into
smooth.
Yeah. And then he dunked all on us. He dunked me.
He dunked a lot.
Okay, what's up?
Yeah, so the standings in first place, holding a very strong, very almost unbelievably strong lead is Hey Taylor 09.
Hey, Taylor.
Hey, Taylor.
Oh,
Taylor, I
no.
think,
nine.
interacts with us quite a bit on
Nice.
social media.
Hi, Taylor.
Got all 4 hometowns and
What?
has
What are
Peter
the
set to
chances
get
of that?
final rows. I know, seriously, what are the odds? What are the odds? In second place is Jake's sister, who got 3 of them, and which makes me think, I guess it's not. She has Peter. Also.
Runs in the family.
I guess,
Who are her 3
Uh,
that are still in? Peter.
Brian, Dean, and Peter for the final.
Wow.
Alex, Russian Alex.
It was a good pick.
So that's cool. I'm I'm hoping that's my horse now. Is my sister.
Your sister's your horse?
And then Alex and I. Alex is 7th place. I'm 8th place. Ryan's sister's 9th place.
Keeping it in the fam.
Casey's 15. Ryan S is 19. And Daniel B's 21.
Yeah.
Not bad.
How many people are in the league?
Daniel has a
How many people are in the league?
21. So a little
not
bit
bad.
less than last season. A little less than half.
21 out of 21 is 100%, dude.
Thanks, man.
Nice.
What?
If you gonna pout me?
I'm gonna pound you good.
21 out of 21.
Daniel has a total point count of 20.
Yeah.
And Ryan has a total of 50.
Whoa, you're the main host,
That's
Ryan.
crazy.
I
Hey
didn't
Taylor
do
09
any
has
except the
first one.
450, so only 400 more points.
I only did the first week.
But yeah, also some other shout outs just because we're doing it.
not about
to
competition.
Aaron Victoria, Bachelorette fan 1234, Soph Singh, and everybody's favorite and special shout out, Eric D.
Eric
Hey,
D.
what up, though?
Yeah, hope you're watching.
Good show, guys.
Yeah, great show. Here's to Rachel. Excited for
I
hometowns.
actually have a quick note to end on.
Please.
Mhm.
Since all of our winner picks are out,
Yeah.
let's end on this. You don't explain it. Just all of us say who we're rooting for. One by
rooting
one.
for or
One
really
name.
think is gonna win
Rooting
one
for.
name, no
Rooting
no
for.
justification. One
Rooting
name,
for.
no
at the
just
same time.
no.
No, just-
Go down.
Dean.
Peter.
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 Yeah, I mean, obviously, Peter's probably who realistically would be with her that I would want to. I still think Brian is going to come out on top, and
I
it
do
I
makes me
know.
sick.
The watch proved it in my opinion. She's getting
Yeah.
a lasting gift.
Yeah, like the
It
way that
sucks.
he gave her the lasting gift of throat cancer.
Ooh,
And
that's
that
the boys,
boys. Yeah, that's it, baby. Wubba lubba dub dub. Anybody watch Rick and Morty?
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.